a really fun project that is a continuation of the class project in the artist Masholand's Skillshare class. So the idea is you use reference images from animals and you simplify, and make them whatever you want them to be. They can get as whimsical as you want. And then you add whatever color and fun details you want to your final animal drawing. I love the shapes and lines of flamingos, so that's what I chose, and it kind of feel like it has a little bit of dodo bird-esque to it. It's just really, I love how this flamingo turned out. So now I'm using some paint markers to fill it in and doing really fun, non-realistic colors and just playing. And just using the paint markers to kind of get a nice solid foundation of color for all the different parts of my flamingo creature. And then adding in more and more details and fun patterns as I go. These are some new acrylic paint markers that I found on Amazon. I'll put the link to what they are below. They cover really great. They're a lovely opaque color. They blend on top, they go on top of each other really well. I haven't played with blending them, so I'm not quite sure how well that works. But as far as a paint marker goes, they're great. And they're true to their color. The color on the cap is the color of the paint on the inside, which I love that because then you know exactly what you're working with. So at this point, I'm just blocking in solid patches of color. And then once that's done, I'm going to start adding some fun pattern details. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with how well the lighter colors go over the darker colors. This white is showing up really nice on that blue. And oftentimes when I've tried this with Poscas, sometimes, or other paint markers, I guess, maybe not Poscas all the time, but the lighter color looks bold when you first put it on, but then after it dries, it's almost like it absorbs into the paint color below and gets a little bit more muted. But these bold white dots stayed bold. So that is a huge win in my book for some pretty inexpensive paint markers that I can play with and really have a good time using. And then for one final touch, I decided to go in with my fine liner and just ink around all the outside edges. I didn't really mind so much that it got a little wobbly in parts, but I did want to kind of bring back the black line from the original ink drawing, so I had a little bit of a pop on the outside edges of all the different parts of my flamingo creature. And then I decided to add it to the grass too, just to have a little bit more contrast down on the bottom. And I love how this turned out. If you love it too, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.